What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by my channel, Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, subscribe, and get you a t-shirt. So that way you get to know when I post all my tea talks and you are able to support. I'm already gonna let y'all know my condolences to everybody suffering from allergies, child. Hold on. Po thing. Po thing. I feel your pain. I should have made me some cold busted tea. But anyhow, we are here. We are back for another Tea Talk episode. So go ahead, get your water, get your wine, get your water, get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you sipping on. Get it and bring it close. Shit, I'm talking like I done already started. Anyhow, I hope y'all all are doing fantabulous, alright, and y'all are striving to be your best selves. I'm not going to tarry too long with this tea talk, but I did want to come to the tree house to make sure we converse about this conversation. So, like I said, go ahead and get it and bring it. Go ahead and get it and bring it. Alright, shouts out to all of my new members. We are happy to have you, and for the ones that are peeking in the bushes, you can come out. Alright, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. So that way you can go ahead and know when we about to get into it. Alright? So, this is a tea talk topic that has been long overdue. Long overdue. I've been sitting on these notes for I don't know how long. Please forgive me. But we're going to go ahead and break it down today. We're going to go ahead and break it down today. Okay? Now, there's always something going into a new week. There's always something going into a new season. There's always some happening, right? When you feel like everything kosher, you feel it on the other side is too good to be true, it's too calm, you feel as if like all of a sudden something's going to ambush you and rush you. You don't know if you getting blindsided or you blind to the sight and seeing that things are supposed to change. I'm here to give you some good news, and I'm not talking about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm here to give you some good news so that way you can get on your good way, so you can have a good old start to another good old week. Okay? Okay. So, this tea talk topic, my. The first time it really hit me, I think it was kind of like a foreshadow for what it was that I went through to have me here to testify and tell you this. So, like most, you know, the pandemic put a lot of us in stressful situations, regardless if that's you dealing with depression, that's, you know, you dealing with trying to make executive decisions at the gas pump, alright, and the lawnmower, alright. We all gonna be out here snipping motherfucking grass with scissors come this summer, alright. Don't be shocked you see me out there with some damn hair strips. I'm just trying to let you know. But there comes a time and a place where we suck our teeth at things that are meant to happen, but they're also happening because it's something you need to see about yourself. All y'all arrogant, narcissistic ones, sit your asses in the back this time. I'm going to need all the people who persevere and they share and they keep all the things they go through by themselves, to themselves, for themselves, because they don't think things is going to be working out right. They don't see it in their for future. They don't want to haul off and make it so that they can claim it, affirm it, so that way there ain't no shame in them telling them that with the Lord they can already win the game. Okay? Bring yourself close. Bring yourself close. We are going to be having a tea talk exactly about those topics. Okay, now needless to say, a lot of times when it comes down to us getting out of those gray areas, we're happy that we made it. We're happy that it's over, the worst is behind us, and at the end of the day you can breathe a little bit better. Excuse me. You can breathe a little bit better. You know, in the words of Tony Braxton, you can breathe again. You know, you don't have to think so hard about a solution. Well, let's give this a little food for thought. How about we talk about us challenging us? How about we talk about challenging our adversity? Boom. There we go. A lot of times things happen, we run and hide. When we growing up, they taught us that if you let a bully you, you will be bullied forever until you say something. A lot of times our lessons are bullies. We feel like our lessons are bullies because we don't see them coming. We don't feel like we fully equipped, or more or less like it's like something that took tweezers to your ego or your pride, and it's kind of just like, damn, now you know there's a nerve there, you know. And with knowing that that nerve is there and it's pulsating, situations bigger than, you know, what you thought it can happen or turn out to be, now we have to bring ourselves down to a place where we can overcome and accomplish. Many time over, many time over, we go through things not only trying to find a solution, but how we can get things off our back. But yet we find ourselves going through another dilemma like the last time, but on a different day. Sometimes it's not the lesson outwardly or externally we need to understand. It's the internal struggle we need to realize. A lot of times people don't like hearing testimonies. They don't care to want to know how you can make a difference. And if you do want to make a difference, if you do want to be that person that's a game changer, you always gonna have someone else dressed like a snake. That's just how it is. You gonna have someone dressed like wolves. That's how it is. But when it comes down to someone saying you're either with me or against me, we need to talk about those type of things that happen in life. Because a lot of times we find friends will say you either with me or against me. You will find different things that we sign off on have those type of regulations and words and, you know, metaphors and things put together to say that for us. But we don't catch the insinuation. We need to talk about how it is that, you know, life and people may roll their eyes at you giving your testimony, but it's only because they have not understood their strength yet. You know, sometimes the weakness in people rolling their eyes and not wanting to listen to your wisdom is the very thing that has them wanting to understand, so then that way they can live life again as if like nothing happened, as if nothing's wrong. But when you were out there trying to do what part of your purpose is, they won't trying to hear it. Now, you know, they're wanting to experience life the second time around, like you go to the refrigerator and you pull out your leftovers. Yes, I'm gonna go there because that's what we need to realize. We realize, have you ever had something in the refrigerator, or better yet, you know, you cooked something the night before, you may not have had the appetite later on to eat it, but you know the next day that shit is going to be smacking, it's going to be bomb. All of it is just going to come together and have your feet tapping each other underneath the table. Your knees gonna look like they dislocated, waggling back and forth like old dude in misery. You're gonna be happy, you know, because you know why? Because sometimes the best shit tastes best. It tastes better the second time around. Sometimes leftovers taste better the next day. Sometimes life is better the second time around. Yeah. You ever think about it? Oh, it's fresh, it's hot, it's ready. You know, we get what we want. It's fresh, it's hot, and it's ready. You ready? You pushing all types of peas. I don't know what's going on, but I'm in the passenger seat, pressing, hoping, and wishing that I don't have to worry about no airbags deploying, because you don't want to realize either you're moving too fast or life has not caught up with you yet. But them damn leftovers, that life that's left over is going to taste some type of way. And if we are not careful, we are not aware, and we don't realize, like, look, if someone else does not have a good story as to why it is that they want to overcome, it's cool. Certain leftovers are meant for you to warm up the next day. Keep for the whole 5-7 days. I don't know about y'all, but folks that know me know I cannot eat shit past 3 days. It ain't gonna stay. It gotta go. It gotta go. I don't care if it go to another home. I don't care if it go to a soup kitchen. I don't care where it go, but it gotta get up out of my refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no third or fourth day after that second. You know, for me, The first day I make it is the day that I make it. The second day is the next day. There ain't no day 3. No, by day 3, I'm trying to smell it to make sure it's still good. Who has time to continue to try to eat the same thing? It's just like Thanksgiving. You know how Thanksgiving, you make sure you keep that food till it smells bad. You hear me? Lord rest his soul, one of my best friends, Johnny, he was eating, I remember one time he hauled off and kept leftovers from Thanksgiving. That year was so good. He hauled off and called himself cutting some corners and froze some of it. And he pulled it out by a good 2 weeks later and got sick. Because not everything is meant to keep. Certain things in life taste better with less than with more. And a lot of times, in order for us to accomplish what it is that we're trying to accomplish, we don't need everybody in our corner. Because half the time, the people that's in your circle damn sure ain't in your corner. So when it comes down to it, I know for me, when I knew life was moving a little too fast for me, life figured a way to slow me down, to get to a point of realizing, like, look, you're living life like it's golden. You ain't Jill Scott. But all this stuff that you need to talk about and you need to rehash and you're going to have to use as your testimony, trust me, if that is your testimony, just imagine how good your life is and how good your life is going to be. That testimony says a lot, but your actions say just as much. So you continue to screw up, or you can go down the path where it is for you or it's not. We all have free will to choose what we want to do. But once we decide, ain't no getting mad at nobody else. You need to be fist in the air at yourself. Because for ones who have learned the first time around, life tastes better and it looks different from a different perspective, just as much as food tastes better on different days. So I'm trying to tell you something. If it don't look good, you see something that's suspicious, you don't know if that's seasoning or fur, you don't think it's a good idea to eat it because it's sour, you don't want to participate in it because you don't want to get whatever it is it's spreading, sometimes you can either throw leftovers out or you can savor the flavor and enjoy it the next day. Either way you look at it, just like your stomach, and both, regardless if it's a trip to the toilet or a trip to trial, you're going to have to pay for it and you're going to have to answer to it. So the choice is yours. I just know for me, life the second time around definitely tastes and seem way better than the first time. But I think that's also when it comes down to you growing and you maturing, because like I said before, there's an emotional maturity just as there is a physical maturity that comes to you as far as your looks and your body, etc. And when we grab hold of those things and we realize we have them, it makes a difference if you want to be different. But if you are not willing to change, things will stay how they are, The only way for you to stop running in circles is to get the hell up out of one. And the only way for you to experience life is sometimes, you gotta have to kind of wait to be able to, enjoy life. Because sometimes it may take a little taste of, the world only gonna give you your ass to kiss to show you something. It happens. It happens to us all. The arrogant, the ignorant, the babies and the fools. We all lumped in there together with different things that keep us separate at the same time. And I think us learning to live the right way when we get a second chance is one of them. So y'all let me know down below what y'all think. Outside of that, I'm about to go ahead and go out. I got people to see and places to go. Got some good things coming up. I know I've been low key, but it's mid-year almost. It's almost slaughter season. So we kind of have to get ourselves together, Someone asked me, like, look, what's your thing? Like, someone told me I've been glowing all through COVID. What? Okay. Vitamin E is my favorite antioxidant besides sleep. But outside of that, yeah, that really helps a lot behind camera. It's the vitamin E. So take it before you go to sleep versus taking it during the day. It actually does wonders. But outside of that, that shocked me. She said, "Girl, you've been glowing since COVID." Say what? Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. So anyhow, outside of that, be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. My tea talkers book club is back for April. Go ahead, by all means, head over to the Warrior community. We already have the bulletin up about what our next read is going to be and what other events and podcasts I have coming up. If you are also a person like myself that kind of likes to play in their makeup, this episode was sponsored by Elf Cosmetics. Yes, Elf Cosmetics. Thank you very much. And by all means, I ran into and got introduced to Elf Cosmetics in Target. All right, I believe it's in Target and Walmart these days. But nonetheless, it's been the only cosmetic brand that I really have been using for the last couple of years. I love their price points. I love the fact of every foundation and primer that I have actually matches my skin tone, as well as I'm not really big on different eyeshadows. I'm not really big on lashes from time to time. So for me to be able to have products that actually accentuate what I have versus it, you know, contouring it so much so I don't look like the same person anymore when I dismantle myself, is awesome. It's absolutely awesome. And also, I appreciate my sleep. So my sleep and that vitamin E does wonders together, and it works miracles, and it's way easier to put your makeup on knowing that your skin is glowing and makeup does not clog your pores. So by all means, I will put my special link down below for all of my women, ladies, queens, empresses out there. So by all means, I'll be sure to leave all of my links for that down below. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.